Yeah. That's the only problem. That's what I thought, but I wanted somewhere to be like what I used to do is like to get better at my craft. Okay, so you're stuck in it. We have to stop it. That's it. See, I'm already getting that.
Did you like show the people?
Oh,
you dropped it. That was a wave. My second rule. You have to wait for that. Oh shit.
Like it collected some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
You don't know how to walk in the
you play the board every night.
You sign up for this shit, so
Right.
I'm getting ready to chase the time.
I want you to think.
I should have eaten.
You should have went for it.
What's that brew about clean it is? Oh,
Don't for it. You thought happy. Yeah.
You know, sometimes they give people a whole.
Yo, Ray, bring that over there.
I'll bring it out and like a whole.
Whoa!
First to 20.
Is that right?
Yeah. That would be something.
Too many. Yeah, there's like 80 of us in here. 90% of them say.
We sold the idea first one more time you spoke this like
1, 2, 3, 4. It's all being recorded. It's like opposite. Right? Yeah, it's weird. It always is.
It's
Oh, because of
I felt like we looked it pretty good, and then it's really good.
it was on the camera.
I was looking.
It was on the.
I was listening.
I wasn't on YouTube.
We were kind of listening to this, and
I think I just flipped the live stream.
sitting on here, unmuted, not laughing.
Maybe not.
One brother was ripping.
We got a list.
Every time I feel
What am I doing? Just staring at it.
I was like, it was already looking at the
You got the room till, and I got the room till 10 o'clock. I never used it.
And it seems like I put it up
We'll have it for so many guys. We'll have it for so many guys.
I don't call it which spot do you want? You just I would just only increase your guaranteed chances of your name being called. I'll call it one of the next time. If I don't call it in the first round, you're like, man, I sure hope I call it in the next round. It might just be a dick and be like, I'm calling it all, but it was named on twice. Maybe 3 times a right now, like Just write a name that doesn't exist, so I just make up an intro for no one. Announce no one.
Special place.
Yeah, we're
Then make the art there's a new name on the
yeah. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Got your ID on you?
Someone's social security. Yeah. Got birth certificate. You got birth They really mocking you.
The white boy.
It was all like I remember the physical songs. Really? Dude, I used to this all the I was
Also 99%. Yeah, you can practice and then you get your hockey cards and they're like, what you're doing.
well, I mean,
You know that thing you just did? Stop doing that.
I would shit on my first one.
Yeah.
If you would know, you would know you're one of the judges.
I was judging, don't judge. I was hoping. He had another comment. Because they always throw out the highest score and the lowest score.
Yeah.
So we each
The one that we all had a talk on, like Robert Rodriguez. Yeah, I won that. Yeah. No, I said that's all what happened.
That's how you got on?
Yeah. I mean, everybody got me fucking show.
And then the only time you got on?
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Well, it'll go back, but it's good. What's going on now? You know what's going on now?
I don't know, just yeah,
Yeah, I know they've been having shows at the so they gotta come fix this song. They haven't heard anything about.
I wanted to go see Brian Taylor and keep it up with that.
I already had a good show.
So he's creating the dude population.
Let me Pinboys! This is like the prepubescent comedy crowd. It's like the youngest of the comics, man. You guys are like the cream of the crop right now.
Thank you. We are.
Yes. You guys are the next generation, the new wave. You guys gotta fix all the mistakes of your predecessors. And, I don't know. Fuck all that shit. No, I appreciate you. I'm just happy to see that this room is still cultivating new comedy, and new comics are still happy to come here. So give it up for yourselves because you are the crowd. Like fellow comedians. I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you, Mr. Consistent live stream watcher, whoever you may be. I do appreciate you, every single one day. Please continue. Tell your friends if you haven't. So, yeah, that's cool. But yeah, I'm still not famous. If anyone was wondering, gotta update everybody on that. Still not a famous stand-up. Well, I might be famous because they say fame is just really how many people know you. So a lot of people might know that. I'm not rich and famous is what I'm not. I'm not really it's not really lucrative. I don't really have much of an income. And if this person is who I believe it to be, I think he just won already. What the fuck, dude?
We understand.
What the fuck, dude?
Come on. Dude, you gotta discuss these things.
That motherfucker looks dead. Like that.
It's the big fish.
What's he getting 28 days later? Like that. You look sickly. What the fuck was I talking about? Yeah, I love all the new comics coming in. I love it. It's awesome. It's great. Oh yeah. I just got nothing to do, man. I got no job, you guys. I'm still not rich and famous. I'm still just sitting in the house waiting for the checks to roll in, or however you become rich and famous. I don't know what's happening. I'm just bored watching a lot of porn. Oh, I mean, there's just nothing else on. That's where I've gotten to the point of just watching porn. I'm just watching it. And I'm listening. It sucks. Like, porn sucks. Porn has I never thought, like, people actually write for porn, I think. I don't know. But, like, they don't write for the during part. They write the script for the lead up, like, oh, the pipes are broken, or I ordered a pizza, or fucking socks stuck in the dryer, or some shit like that. They write for that, but then while the fucking happens, there's no script, so it's just whatever they're feeling. It doesn't really. I don't know. You guys don't watch porn the same way that I do. It's just like, I don't know. It's just weird when the girl's like, get it all in there. Get it all in there. Guys, like, I'm giving it to you good. Yeah. You like that, giving it to you good. Nobody talks like this. Nobody even does this. I'm like, why am I doing it? It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, whatever. I'll go in the house. I don't know. I'm not afraid of anything anymore. I don't go outside. I don't do this. The only time I leave the house is to come here. It's like they check your temperature here and everything's pretty clean and spaced out and whatever. So it's like, I don't really have any fear. Like, my only fear is because, like, no one's home all day. Like, when I go to sit down and take a shit, my only fear is not being prepared for how cold the toilet seat is. It's like I try to take a deep breath on the way in to, like, ease the transition of body temperature to freezing cold seat, and it's never been anything that I could truly grasp. And I realize, as I'm telling you guys, that not everyone relates to the same problems. But that's it. Those are my issues. Those are what I care about. You guys are the things I care about. I don't care about anything else. I don't have an agenda. I just want to be a regular dude, a regular person all the time. Only person I care about is my wife. I only care about her, my white wife, and her issues, keeping her happy. And right now, my white wife is mad at white dudes. That's the best weapon I've realized against white dudes is an angry white woman. And if you don't believe me, look at the track record. What happened when America pissed off white women, initially calling them Beckys or whatnot. And then I guess it upgraded to Karens. And Karen's was really what lit the fire. It really ignited something that fueled this anger that these Karens are trying. They're getting, there's video evidence everywhere. These women are unable to release the frustration that they had, this freedom that they used to have, so that's staying at home. It's being released at home. So they're letting it out on their husband, and their husbands are like, what the fuck is going on? We can't take the frustration because our wives are so unhappy. Is anyone doing anything about this? No one's doing anything about this. We should storm the Capitol. That's what happened. So that's why I think me having an angry white woman on my side is pretty good.
Pretty good.
I'm still working on that one. You guys ready to have a good time tonight? Woo! I am very tired from all the nothing I've been doing. I'm excited for this lineup. I'm excited because somebody's going home with $25 is given to us by Pinboys tonight. So give it up for Pinboys for doing that for us. I also want to give it up for whoever made the sign. Whoever made the sign, maybe whoever made it is also dressed it just like the sign. Boy, I'm excited and I'm happy. Are you guys happy? I'm happy we got the lights turned all the way up for your first comic tonight. Put your hands together for Mr. Ray Kirby.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. It's a nice sign. I like it. It's a nice sign. You got the red, black. I just wish it was in Africa colors. I'm gonna be honest. I missed some of the nuts. I don't know if y'all saw Ghost Rider 2. Nobody did. It doesn't matter. But there's a scene in Ghost Rider 2 where Nicolas Cage as Ghost Rider starts peeing like a flamethrower. Shit is crazy. And I remember when I saw it, I had just hooked up with this girl whose name I didn't even know. So when I saw that scene, I was like, I'm right there with you, brother. Oh, man. It was even crazier when Ghost Rider got a STD test. Oh, fuck, I got chlamydia. I'm like, oh, shit. It wasn't the flames, just... it was gonorrhea. Man, shit's crazy. I can't even read my writing up here. Tyrell told me that because the light is facing me like this, right in my face, my black ass face, that I can't even be picked up on camera right now. Fucked up, bro. Like, damn, like, because it's great because black people it's already hard for black people with white photographers because they fuck up their skin, but like, Tyrell, like, damn, yeah. Another thing, I don't know if y'all saw, I feel like nobody else is listening to the news anymore but me, but I'm staying valiant. Fuck Trump and fuck Biden. I'm the last guy. I'm the fucking last dude. I saw Biden, he recently blatantly outright said on the news that older black and Hispanic people cannot use technology. And I was like, Biden, you're goddamn right. Oh man, he's fucking preaching at that. It's true. They can't do it. My mom, she's horrible. She can't use technology. She can't do it. My mom doesn't call the internet the internet. She doesn't call it the World Wide Web. She calls it the goddamn. Like, Mom, what are you trying to do your phone? I'm trying to use like, it's horrible, man. Fucking sucks. And she wants me to do her taxes. I don't even know how to do taxes my damn self. At the end of the year, that bitch going to jail. So it's like, she's going to jail. She's going to federal prison. When they ask me, I won't know what happened. I'm like, I don't know. I have no clue what happened. I don't know. Something about BLM, Beverly. Like, I don't know. It sucks, man. I don't know. So like, whatever bullshit that I don't know if y'all. I've been getting back into Warzone lately, into Call of Duty, and it's fun, but like, kids are soft. Like, god damn, fucking say the N-word, call me a fucking retard or something. I mean, god damn, these kids are soft. It's ridiculous. One kid, he was so bad at roasting that he was just naming shit in his room. It's like, your goddamn Power Ranger bed sheet looking out. Like, what? Crusty sock, my fucking bed lamp, computer, what? Stop. Try harder. It's fucking horrible, man. This is fucking, oh, man. It's worrisome. I don't remember where I was going with that. Something about little kids being bitches. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I also hate playing Warzone because, like, there's a lot of kids who speak different languages, and it's cool and all, but, like, I don't know what the fuck they're saying. So, like, if I'm getting shot at, and this Spanish is like, come here, like, I don't know what the fuck you're saying, and I die, and it's like, you know, it's a Tower of Babel situation. It's a tower. Other bullshit. I helped my friend's mom move recently. I helped her move. It was pretty fun. I helped her move, you know. And then we went to get some McDonald's. She didn't have her card on her, so I bought her food. Thought that was good. And then at the end, she gave me like a little peck on the cheek. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I was feeling good. But then I thought for a second. I was like, wait, I'm basically this nigga's stepdad now. He come around, he's like, oh, god damn, Roger. Hold on. Don't be cursing around me and your mother. All right, don't be doing that shit. I told you to cut it out with all that goddamn foolishness. And go clean your room, Alexander. Bullshit, man. Be an asshole. I don't know. Fun times. I'm gonna get out of here. You got the light? Let's get your host, your terrific host, Tyrell Shackman, right up here. Woo!
Here we go. Ray Curry, everybody.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job. Fucking stepdad. I'm tired of the stepdad bullshit. People talk in my room. I was thinking about coming out with a line of cards to offer condolences to like the original dad, to like the OG dad when a stepdad walks in, like a card that their kid can present to them. Like, I'm sorry, I like my new dad more. Like, just like, don't feel bad. Like, don't feel bad. He's just better. Like, I don't know. Trying to help him out. I don't know. Feels like a dick move on my part. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure next comic doesn't know his real dad either. So put your hands together for Mr. Dwight Boyd!
Ray was right, man. You should make these green. You should, man. No thanks. I'm too white for that.
You look like Christmas.
I maintain what I first said. You know, Facebook recommended that I add you as a friend, and I think your family is more Caucasian than mine. I don't even feel comfortable with you saying the N-word anymore, bro. That shit offends me. So, my bad. I was debating. I was like, should I do that? I was like, no, fuck it. These are my friends. They'll understand.
Okay.
They all got the same friend recommendation. They all said the same thing in their heads.
They all knew exactly what you were doing.
They need to update the nursery rhymes. They've had the same nursery rhymes for like a long time. They need to update them. Like, I don't know, like two genderless people sitting in a tree. Kissing. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes divorce and child support. They'll clap for that. I smoke too much weed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got so high before I went to a restaurant the other day.
The waitress came out, like she did her little intro. I was like, nice to meet you. I had my hopes up. I thought I was gonna like give me an older woman, because that's my dream. Like I just want to give me a cougar to pay my bills for the rest of her life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is anybody gonna tell these kids that like not everybody with a face tattoo is famous? There's a lot of that shit. It's like, yo, your raps fucking suck, dog. Like you're gonna have to figure something out. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm just gonna bounce around with a bunch of stuff I've got in here. Shower sex has given me more leg cramps than orgasms. It's very overhyped. You know what I mean? Either you're uncomfortable or she is. Someone's got to move, and you're just basically like trading cramps. Ugh. Oh, that's what you're supposed to do. Fill the tub up halfway, and then she rides it with, yeah. Okay, never mind. I get it now. I get it. I was hanging out with my dad. I do know my dad, man. You guys have seen my dad. My dad's like one of the only people in my family that even knows I do like comedy. I feel like everyone else, like when I left to come out here tonight, my grandma was like, "Be safe." I think she thinks I'm like going out and selling drugs 4 nights a week, and I'd kind of rather keep it that way. But no, I was hanging out with my dad, and his birthday was this weekend, and you know, he had a couple of his friends over and stuff like that. And you ever notice with like older people the gap in like from their slang to ours? They'll say something, you're just kind of like, huh? I was talking to my dad's friend, talking about drinking or whatever, and he was like, "I'll drink you under the table." I was like, "Whoa, Tom, I don't get down like that, man." Yeah. What else do I have? I'm tired of dumb people. I'm very depressed. No, I'm talking about like really like dumbasses, man. Like just ignorant people. You know, like people like if they could be number one at anything, it'd be like a number one pencil. That's, you know, still fucking dull. How much time do I have left? Did you give me the light?
Yeah, you pointed at me.
Did I?
I thought.
All right, I'll wrap it up. On my way here, I accidentally cut this dude off in traffic, and like he was pissed, but it's cold outside, so I'm not gonna roll my window and like entertain that shit. Like he was yelling something else, you know, whatever. And then this dude, like, he looks at me and goes,
Ah, shit.
"Yo, did this guy just fucking finger bang me?" I had a choice to make. Like, do I keep it real or nah? I didn't. That's why I'm a comedian. I write jokes. I can't fucking fight. I let that shit go. I'm the white boy ant. That's my time.
Yeah.
Keep it going, white boy and everybody. I think I'm gonna take your advice, man. I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna have to figure something out, man. Just give up. Not everybody who tries comedy is gonna be famous. You should just quit. You know, like the SoundCloud rappers. What'd you say, the face tattoo people? Yeah. I was just kidding.
About face tattoos?
I don't understand this room anymore. Okay. That was cool. He was up here fucking bragging the whole time, Dwight. Fucking bragging. Oh, I know my dad. Oh yeah, we hang out. We have a healthy relationship. Me and my dad. I see him all the time. I brought him to the show. My dad. My dad supports my career. My dad. I'm texting my dad right now. My dad doesn't even know. He keeps buying my kids rap CDs. That's what my dad does. They need Tupac. Okay. That'll fix it. Not sure what the problem is with this next comic, but it's definitely not his gangster. So put your hands together for Mr. James Jenkins!
Hi, what's up, internet world? What am I gonna say? First time coming here without any paper. Oh shit. There's a lot of pornos being shot in Texas too because their pipes are broken. But you know, I have a father. That's that one for losing your black card. Somebody told me that when I was a kid. That fucked me up. Like fucking. Oh, you have a father? Give me your black card. So I went in my fucking pocket. And I was like, what is a black card? What are you talking about? So I was like, I got a red card, I got a blue card, I got a yellow card. You know that band? If I can find you now, things will get better. You know the song Yellow and Yellow Avenue. I'm doing that shit. He's like this. Dude, you better give me your shit. You got a daddy. I don't have a daddy. Give me your black card, nigga. I'm like, nigga, I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, this shit right here, this is the fucking Bible to these crazy motherfuckers that, you know, somebody gave me this book after I went through all this bullshit, you know, the fire and all that crazy shit. He was like, hey, just take this and read it. And I was like, the fuck? Ask, believe, receive. The fuck I'm gonna do with that? I don't know. What the fuck am I asked for? My shit package just got burned. What the fuck? Like, no. What the fuck you mean? Anyways, I don't know. I'm just doctor. You know, I have nothing to say, but I'm just gonna shoot my shit. But you know, I finally got a show. I guess you got to speak it to believe it. You know, it says that in here. One of the steps in here is you gotta beat your need. Motherfucker told me that too. If you want your dreams to manifest, you gotta beat your shit. This is the actual book. Because somebody gave me the fucking book. And I was like, somebody gave me this shit. It's a good book. It's called The Secret. The Secret. The Secret. It's 30% off. For love. Yo, I got this shit. I got this shit for a Rolo, my nigga. Holla at me if you want The Secret. I got it for a Rolo. 2 for $5, nigga. 2 for $5. What's up? Come on, I got The Secret. 3 things you need. Number 1, you need to ask. Number 2, you need to believe. Number 3, you need to receive it. Nobody's handing me anything, so how am I going to receive it? But I believe. I got faith, you know. I'm going to do this shit for the rest of my life. You know, follow me on the show. I'll at that. But anyways, come on, man, I got The Secret. I wear spit in your ear. Make it look legit. I hand you a goddamn. I'll be on the park bench just sitting, chilling, reading a newspaper. You sit down next to me. I slide the book right over. It's in a suitcase. You have to talk to me. You have to tell me, like, hey, what's the password? And I got to give it to you. You got to open it, do the little shit, you know, trying to figure out how to fucking work. The click, open up, the light shine at you, like, oh shit, I finally got the answer to the universe. Like, wow. Like Pulp Fiction. We good? We good? We good? Yeah, we good. Yeah, I'm definitely good. 30% off the secret shit. 30%, niggas, you know, 30% off the secret. Amazon.com. Shit. Oh yeah, I've been having a lot of sex too during this quarantine. Let's scratch that. You know, people are always asking me about, you know, I'll be playing, you know, like, you know, 90s R&B while I'm having this sex. Sorry. Dawson's Creek, anybody? I love that song. Want to fucking a sock? That is my girlfriend these days. And I keep them. You know how you take her panties? I don't have to worry about doing that shit. I got a sock. It's right in my drawer. Safe and sound. Put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. Add a couple beans in there. Put it in the microwave like a heat bag. But it's not a heat bag, it's a dick bag because you put your dick in it. And then it's warm. And then you know what to do. I ain't gonna have to fucking talk about it. Anyways, if you guys have like arthritis or if you're like your ankle is hurting or some shit, use a dick bag. Put beans in the sock, especially your favorite sock. Multiple purposes. I gotta get that shit copyrighted. People will buy the fuck out of the call. This is like a really long sock. This feels like beans or whatever. You can freeze it. You can heat it up. Put it on your forehead when you go to sleep. Put it on your dick when you have a hard on. Shit. I'm actually gonna do that. Dick bag coming to you soon. Made from Walmart socks. Straight from Walmart. Gotta get that shit wholesale. You know what else I got wholesale? Motherfucking secret. 30% off, niggas. What's up? Come holler at me. 2 for $5. Homeboy discount is one for $5. Whatever that means. What the fuck does 2 for $5 stand for? 2, 4? Yo, let me get the secret. I got 2 for $5. But anyways, that's my time, right? Oh, I didn't see the light. Yo, my bad. Yeah, I was gonna keep going. But anyways, let's put that here all the time around.
You start screaming. Joseph Jenkins is That's what you fucking deserve. You talked through what would have been your applause time, Joseph. That's what you just did. You just heard no applause time next week either. How about that? I'm gonna have to start taking more things away from you guys. Act like children, get treated like children. This next comic's got a comedy special coming out starring me. Should be coming out next Friday. He's doing all my jokes, just in his voice, so it sounds better. Put your hands together for Mr. David Alvarado.
Thank you, Tyrell. Holy shit, I've been editing his special, and I gotta say, I never knew Chris Rock was so unfunny. That was mean, I'm sorry, but you were also mean to Black Boy Ant. Black Boy Ant, what are you trying to do over here? It's Black History Month. You can't be lecturing people on blackness. Not cool, I think. What is cool is you're talking about The Secret. I manifested something earlier this month and it came true. I've been joking about the best thing that could happen for Black History Month would be Rush Limbaugh dying. I have been saying that. I got the tapes. Like Tyrell's live stream has been blessed with this manifestation a few times, and now it has happened. Which I mean, I guess you're welcome, black people. Or I killed him. You know what? You know what I think killed him? Communism. Because that's what we're living in right now. And guess what? Who's not around to tell us that anymore? Rush Limbaugh. The only person left. We must protect Alex Jones with all costs. That fucking guy is the next one to go. I know that for 100% sure. Alex Jones, I've been thinking about him a lot because, he's a fucking role model, man. Like, I'm just kidding. He's not a role model, but what he is interesting. You know what I mean? Like, where did that fucking guy come from? Like, what was he like as a teenager? You know what I mean? Like, what's it like? Like, what's it like if you're a girl and Alex Jones is trying to hook up with you? I imagine you being kind of like Rocky 3, like Mr. T. Hey, woman. Hey, woman. Do you know about country as woman? It's like, like, here's the thing. I never fault Alex Jones for being weird because not a lot of people know this. I have the documents. Alex Jones is actually the tomato from VeggieTales. I don't know if you remember. But all growing up, they injected him in Monsanto with steroids and the flag of America distilled down into a liquid form, pumped into this tomato, and add some good old American steroids from below the border, and then you get Alex Jones, the world's angriest tomato. Like even with his hair, you know what I mean? Like his little hair, he kind of looks like when he gets really angry, starts talking about shit. I don't know. I feel like here's the thing with Alex Jones, he'll yell at anyone, right? And I don't know if you guys have seen Twitter past few days, Cam Newton getting yelled at by a little kid. Fucking awesome. I love that shit. Twitter came down hard on this kid. If you don't know what happened, Cam Newton has these fucking football camps, and there's this little kid that attended the event that was like, "You're a free agent? What the fuck are you doing here? Why should we listen to you about football? You're unemployed." Valid points, I thought. But we're now like that, and Twitter was like, "Fuck this little kid. This little kid's done nothing with his dumb little life." Cam Newton is out here grinding every day for the children. It's just like, I mean, Cam Newton is like I don't really respect the fucking guy because, remember in the Super Bowl when he dropped the ball and then he didn't want to pick it up? It's your whole job to not even fucking drop the ball. You know what I mean? This kid had every right. This kid had every right to be like, what the fuck? Who are you? Who do you think you are, Cam Newton? But as a society, we're now being trained to not give a fuck about, whether someone's full of shit or not. Like, we just have to be like, oh no, look at all his achievements. You can't yell at him, you're a little child. That little child did more, I think that little child has a more respectable football career than Cam Newton. That's just a hot take. It's just a hot take. All right, I'm going to end on this. As you guys can see, I'm not in shape, right? Here's the thing. People, I describe myself as fat because guess what? I'm fat. It's not really that big of a fucking newsflash to anyone that owns a mirror and is called David. And it's weird because people try to tell me, you're not fat. And I'm like, what the are you blind or what are we doing here? You know what I mean? Don't try to make me feel better by saying that the sky is not blue. You know what I mean? Stupid. Don't try to fucking repair my feelings. I know it's and I know, here's the thing, I've got an eating disorder. I can't cook. It's my eating disorder. I got a lot of support groups though, like Wendy's and Taco Bell, that help me out a lot. But here's the thing. I think I would fare a lot better. I would eat a lot more salads if it was acceptable to eat salads with your hands. Just fucking go at it, you know what I mean? I would eat the salad like groceries. That's what I'm saying. Toss that shit up a little bit. Thank you very much for listening. You've been very well behaved. My name is Dave O'Brien. Over there. Thanks.
That was all one noise. Sorry. No, not because I said your name. No, that was awesome. No, man, you're not fat. You're not fat. You're.
Stop the cap.
Yeah.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
You see, when you You're a little round. You're a little round. A little thick. All right, anyway. No, I don't know, man. I never thought you were fat, man. I always got you and the next comic confused. I used to get you and this next comic, like, all the time. I'd have to sit there and be like, all right, which one's Dave? Which one's the second comic? Which one's Dave? Which one's the second comic? You know, look, I'm like, I can't tell them apart. I'm so happy. I'm so excited that I will not have that problem anymore. Because your next comic has done such drastic body modification that he no longer looks exactly like David Alvarado anymore. If you take the hat off of Dave, you get this next comic. But now he's done something a little different. So even if he wears a hat, you can tell the difference between him and David Alvarado. So put your hands together for Mr. Mickey P. Jesus.
Stop that.
Running through the Mickey P.
Right. Yeah, I'm just going for efficiency these days. I'm gonna get every hair removed off my body with a laser. This is great. Yeah, I slide right in and out the shower. I open the door on the way in and I shave my whole entire body, I lubricate myself, and then I slide through the glass doors. I just slide right, I mean, one door open, one door closed, and that's it. So yeah, I've been busy, guys. I've been looking for I've been doing a lot of professional things. I'm looking for a job. I'm looking for a new car. I'm gonna buy my car with the new job money. So I got a lot of money because it's not mine. I think I gotta get a car that's worth it. I gotta get a car that's seen some improvements. I heard the new Tesla's pretty good. I'm worried. Here's the thing that I'm worried. I want to buy a really nice car, right? But I don't want to buy a nice car to the point where it's gonna get robbed. My shit's gonna get stolen. So that Tesla, it actually guards itself, bro. You start looking at that shit and it looks back, bro. The Tesla is always watching. You cannot rob it, bro. It's got cameras all the way around. And the new one, the new, that shit, if you try to run up on my Tesla, it fights back. I swear to God. That shit, it's got a turret that comes out the top. It's got a turret. It pops out the hood when you're inspecting it. And then if you come up on it, it actually turns full-blown Decepticon. It pops some arms out. It pops them arms out. And it's got some weaponry. Non-lethal. What's up? Tesla don't mind breaking the law, though. Tesla don't. So, yeah, I'm just playing with fake money these days. I took all my, since you can just make money up, took all my money up and put it in some more fake money, which is Bitcoin and Dogecoin, and that's pretty much it. I just stare at these numbers on the screen, and I haven't had real money in a while. Like, when's the last time you went to an ATM? Like, you just send that shit. You just send money these days. So I don't know. I'm just gonna get Bitcoins. I'm putting all my money into Bitcoins. Everybody's like, you shouldn't use your phone so much. Like, everybody's like, guys, like, we gotta get off our phones. Like, you gotta be productive. You gotta get in the real world. What's your screen time? Everybody's like, what's your screen time? And I'm like, guys, my phone is the only thing. It's the only place where good things happen. I swear to God. 90% of my time on my phone I spend on Robinhood and Tinder, and that's it. That's productive. That's the only two facets of my life I care about. I got work. I got my Robinhood account, and I got my motherfucking love life. That's my whole shit right there. And sometimes the Tinder be popping off. Sometimes the Robinhood be popping off. But that's all productivity. I spend all day on those apps, so I don't feel like any of my time is wasted. You can just. Hey, you know, what are you gonna do? Go to a bar, try to pick up a chick? Like, no, it won't work. Like, you gotta use. Yeah, I paid for my resume review, and then I immediately thought, let me get this for my Tinder profile. Like, let me get this same service, but for my Tinder, I would pay way more for that. So, I'm gonna download myself into a video game, and everybody, like, you know how they gotta talk to you? I'm gonna have everybody saying the same thing so that, like, it's not confusing for me. Like, the dudes are just all the dudes in my virtual world, they're just gonna say, "Suck, dude." That's the only line, and I never respond. And then the females, this is optional. They every single one just wanna fuck. Or like a sexy lady, like, wanna fuck? And that's it. That's my whole game. I just be walking around, and all the dudes saying, "Suck, dude," and all the bitches, "Wanna fuck?" No, baby. Yes. And then that's my whole game. And then the thing starts slipping. All right. Thank you guys for listening.
Big video, everybody. Yeah. I don't know, man. Seems like you downloaded yourself into a game, but you haven't got past the creative character stage. You're just like something bouncing around, waiting on hair, bro. It's just like, go to the hair. Your next comic, I feel like if he was in a video game, it'd be in Tony Hawk Pro Skater. And you'd have to go up to this guy, and he'd have you working in the back of his shop, and you'd have to paint trucks and put the wheels on the skates and rent it out to people while he mistreated you, and he just smoked weed in the back with his boyfriend, and you didn't know, and you were jealous the whole time. But in order for you to win the game, you had to do a 1080 off the top of his 70-foot dildo in his backyard. I don't know. If we had a game, that's what it would be. Everybody, put your hands together for Mr. Matthew Parsons.
I need a vacation. I can't afford to go anywhere. I'd love to go to Vegas, but I just don't have the time to take off, nor do I have the money. So instead, I just pretend I'm there. I'll go to a Wendy's and ask for extra ice in my cup. And when I'm done finishing off the rest of my sweet tea, with all that ice left over, I'll slowly roll down my driver's side window and just hang my cup out. For a few seconds, I'll just close my eyes. In a steady rhythm, I'll pour cubes out on the outside of my car door. The clanking of the cubes traveling down my car sound just like chips pouring out of a winning slot machine. Ah, yes. That's the sound of paradise for me. Then I awake to reality. It's a big green light and the sound of road rage all around me. Impatient drivers yelling at me, "Move forward!" and cutting my vacation short. Screw all of you. I was on a winning streak, you assholes! And now I'm just back to gambling. But this time, I'm losing horribly at the intersection for my life. I think it's just in my best interest to accept it and go sit my ass down and cry miserably at a slot machine at 7-Eleven. I'm a huge horror buff. I'm extremely a big fan of chainsaw films. I came across this horror porno once, which I would call a porno. It was titled The Texas Vibrator Massacre.
Oh, God.
I'll give you guys a second. As if horror film characters already enough don't make enough bad decisions in slasher films, a horror really sets the standards. We picked up this hitchhiker. He seems crazy. Let's have sex with him. Let's explore this abandoned house that's decorated with human skulls all over the banister. Let's have sex on it. We found our dead friends piled up in a shed. Let's have sex on them. There's a maniac chasing me with a massive vibrator. Wearing a mask made of the foreskins of all my dead friends. I'll have sex with them. I don't think the director thought this all out. At least give us a little bit more suspense, you know? These people aren't thinking logically. If it was me, I would have ran to the neighbor's house, banged on the door, screaming for help. And once I knew I was in safekeeping, I'd have sex with them. I love the porno clips that people post online that have a runtime of 28 seconds. I'm like, damn, I haven't even slapped the lotion on my dick yet, and there's 5 seconds of the video remaining. I'm 32 years old, and I can't even think back on the time I was able to squirt in half a minute. But I'm tapping the refresh button and jerking off as fast as I can to finish, like it's some sort of twisted self-stimulation game before the timer's up. Am I the only one that removes the middle weird piece of a Big Mac? Like, what's its purpose? That's like the bread line barrier, warning you that if you go any further with this burger, it's going to be detrimental to your health. I was at a Chick-fil-A earlier. That's right, a gay guy who eats at a Chick-fil-A. That just shows you what kind of gay guy I am, right? I'm the go to another baker, you whiny bitch kind of gay guy. I love Chick-fil-A, but I'll be the first to admit it's horrible what they did donating all that money to those anti-gay organizations back in the day. But until I see "We Hate Fags" engraved in my order of waffle fries, I just mind my own business. That's really not what bothers me about Chick-fil-A. It's the fact that they come up to your car and let you order from the screen. I'm an introvert. The only time I want somebody coming up to my car is when I'm buying drugs. I want to pick a number off the board, pay you, and drive away with my food. I also hate how they never bring out a menu. They just say, "What can I get you?" Like they automatically assume you have it all memorized or something. It's so fucking rude. The next time one of those Jesus freaks says, "What can I get you?" and they're not pulling out the biblical chicken scrolls, I'm just going to say, "I'll have what you have. Service on Sundays." Thank you so much.
Matthew Parsons, everybody, give it up for him. Good job. Definitely one of the taller people. And every time you got like to a certain point on the stream, you were perfectly covering up the word comment. You're also covering up him. So you're just standing there doing a boys show. And I was like, "Oh, who's more appropriate? You're performing a boys show." Like, I think we're looking around idea. Like, and I stand for gay rights. Oh, it's the right kind of boys show. Well, yeah, speaking of buying drugs, your next comic. No. Oh, we weren't talking about that. Oh, yeah, he didn't say that at the end. But it doesn't matter. Your next comic is still trying to convince people that he's funny. If you want to find out, go to his room on Wednesday nights in Norfolk, because he is fucking hilarious. But I feel like I gotta give him the same treatment that he gives everybody else in his own room. Because I feel like it's only fair, right? If you had the opportunity, I'd like to take the time to just go around the room and see if there's anyone that has anything that they would like to talk about. If there's anything that they have on their mind, if there's any issues. Did you have a good day today, Dave? Fuck who you ugly! I don't like you, because you're stupid. But yeah, all right, guys. I don't have any jokes that I don't have fucking 10 minutes of shit that I wasn't ready for you. I wasn't ready for you yet. I was like, I'm gonna get him back. But yes, please do check out his room, man. That shit's fucking hilarious. He gave some poor, sad person last week $100. Some shitty comic everyone felt bad for. So, you You know, you can get some pity money. They call it the pity room. If you want pity money, you can go. I'm just kidding, man. It's almost as fun as this room. I'm happy that it exists. I'm happy that he's here, man. Keep supporting live comedy. So put your hands together for Mr. King James, the comedian.
Y'all keep it going for Tyrell Shackelford, y'all. Little fact about Tyrell that y'all might not know, he used to Pinboys, and now they gave him his own room where he can literally Pinboys. So thanks to Tyrell for his room. Y'all do not know who I am. I am King Dave, the comedian, all one word, no spaces. I came here today and was instantly, once again, for my third time in a row, offended when I walked into Pinboys. I came in here talking on my phone. So I say, I'm talking on the phone, I'm having a very interesting conversation. I lay my forehead down. I say, you can check my temperature. She said, not until you get off the phone. I say, what the fuck does me have to be on the phone got to do with you checking my temperature? I hate that shit. Like, you don't got shit else better to do to interrupt my good ass fucking conversation than to check my temperature for 2 seconds. Now I got to cut off a perfectly good conversation for 2 seconds of your time. Fuck you. I checked my temperature in the car and told her what it was. So it's 98.7. That means I'm just not dead. What's wrong with you? I hate that shit. There'll always be those motherfuckers that ain't got nothing else better to do but to tell you to get off your phone. Like you're like, yeah, man, it's crazy. You gonna suck what? Girl, you gonna do what? Hey, look, let me get a number 3 4. Well, when you get off your phone, you can order. Bitch, I'm having phone sex. But it's not more important than this big double that I'm trying to order. Get my shit right and leave it the fuck alone. I hate that shit. I hate that shit. And they wait till you, like if you're having an interesting conversation, they cut it off. But if I was to come up to the camera like, oh my God, Mom's dead, I can't believe it. Let me get a number 7. They'll bring your shit up with no problem. It's fucking bullshit. But here I come up having phone sex and you want to cut it off. Sometimes you don't want to let her know that you're at McDonald's. When you put the phone to your chest, that obviously means I'm trying to have it. Like, excuse me, girl, you crazy. You gonna suck what? That's crazy. Put the phone for what the fuck is up? You see what I'm doing? Put the fucking phone in my chest so she can hear my heartbeat while I make this water, bitch. Stop playing with me. Hate that shit. Fucking stupid. David thinks that's funny. He does it all the time. So put your phone on your titty, bitch, is important. I don't put a phone on my titty if it's not important. Only important calls go to the titty. No, I'm just joking. My sister was like, your nephew, he's acting up at school. I need you to raise him. I need you to get him right. My nephew's 12 years old. He's feeling himself. You know, every man in here knows, probably not Matthew, he probably started earlier than us, but at 12-year-olds, you start to masturbate, you feel yourself. That's when you come into your own. Girls have a period at 12. We masturbate. That's when we find porn interesting. We hide it. My sister said, I want you to raise your nephew. I said, okay, cool. I called my nephew. I said, look, man, you've been fucking up at school. I'm about to beat your ass. When you get home, I'm going to fuck you up. You've been acting up. It's my turn. I ain't playing. You know I'm a convicted fella, so I'm going to beat the shit out you. Penitentiary style. Lock in the sock. He said, shut the fuck up. I said, what? He said, you ain't going to do shit to me. I said, whoa, you know who you talking to? This is King Dave. He said, yeah, well, I just looked your ass up, and you a convicted fella. And I got your PO number, so if you touch me, I'm calling her. I said, sir, you have a nice day, and you be blessed. And I put the phone to my titty, and I said, let me get a number 4. Now, I just go, kids are smart these days. That's fucked up. You used to beat your kids back in the day. You could be a convicted fella and beat the shit out your kids. Now they got internet. They will look your ass up, Joe. We don't care about your disguise. You look like a fella. Joe looks like a fella that tried to disguise himself and clean his life up as a comedian. Fuck that. You're not driving me home. I don't know you. You're a fella. You're black with a beard. So is Tyrell.
Oh, man.
No, I'm just joking. Real quick, I'm about to get out of here. Racism is over. I'm gonna say that real quick. Clap it up for that. There is no more racism in the world. And the reason I say there's no more racism is because they stopped asking black people shit on the news. I'm gonna let that settle in. It used to be events that happened. It could be some shit at the White House. Like when them people ransacked the White House, they would say, we're reporting live here at Channel 12. We're here in front of the White House. We have someone who is an eyewitness, Mr. Tyrell Shackelford. Can you tell what's going on? And this some ashy-ass black guy with a shopping cart that just randomly strolled by that mysteriously seen the whole thing. And then he don't know how to speak. He's apparently drunk or high. They're like, Mr. Tyrell, what happened? Well, I seen the whole goddamn thing. I was over there getting my dick sucked, trying to order number 2 at the McDonald's when the bitch wanted me to put my phone down. I say, bitch, I'm not putting my phone down because I'm having an important conversation. I see 1,300 white people rushing the White House. I say, these motherfuckers are crazy. But they stopped asking that guy. And when they stopped asking that guy, I said, you know what? America has changed. There is no more racism. I love America. I am now no longer African American. I am an American. I want to thank y'all, Pinboys. I am King David, the comedian. All one word, no spaces. Give it back up for Tyrell Shackelford.
Pinboys. Yeah, man, I knew racism was over. I bought white people. That's pretty much it. I did it. What's left? I'll make some more, I guess. Get some more work for me. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, man. You didn't have to tell us you were a convicted felon. You got the work release hat on. So weird. Clock back in, guys. Yeah. All right, guys, we got one comic left. And this dude's never been convicted of any felonies because his kind doesn't get arrested. Everybody, put your hands together for Mr. Ben Style.
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing tonight? Never been arrested before. I'm better at crime than you guys. I'm better at doing illegal stuff. I have a bunch of stuff that like I found in my notes that are like small, so I'm just gonna go through them all. So don't be excited for like long crafted great bits. Just small. People that are meeting me now are noticing that I'm autistic way faster than people who've met me in the past. Like they like nail me in like 2 minutes. It's getting scary. And this girl the other day, she was like, I think you're like on the spectrum. I was like, it's a spectrum though. Like it's not just like a yes or no thing. Like everybody's on the spectrum. Like she's like, yeah, everybody's on the spectrum. But you're like on the spectrum. Like I know I'm on it, like he's on it, but you're on it. Like okay. There's a lot of books on how to be happy, like The Secret. I think there's a book on how there's like a whole genre of books on how to be happy. There's not one book on how to be sad. Like that's the easiest thing you can do in the world is just be sad all the time. Like you have to write a book, you have to teach people how to be happy. Like it's a skill. Like you have to think of like positive thoughts, mantras, meditations, positive affirmations. To be sad, all you have to do is think. Just think for a little bit, you'll get there pretty quickly. You ever, I was talking to a guy the other day that was like drunk. You ever talking to like a guy that's drunk and the way he's talking to you is reminding himself that his life is worth living? Like he's like, I love my wife. I love her. I love everything about her. I've been with her forever, and I'm just so happy that like you need a hug. Like just like I can tell you're sad from your voice. Like, Jesus. Moving along. There's supposedly a stairway to heaven. That's like when you die, there's a stairway to heaven. That's not heaven. You're gonna walk up fucking 30 miles of stairs up to heaven when you can just take a highway to hell? Like, cool. I don't like coins or like change when I'm paying for shit or whatever. Like, I get really pissed if it's like like fucking Taco Bell for $1 is like for a taco is like what $1.70 something or whatever. I'm like, I get pissed. I'm like, I want to rob them at gunpoint just for a discount. Like, you will give me one taco for $1. Like, I'm not giving you any coins. You're not giving me coins back for change. Like, I hate bitches. Nah, I hate bitches that be like, I hate girls that are like, I hate when girls are like, this is like crack. It's like, you never smoked crack, bitch. Like, you don't know. But I think there's one food that is kind of, to me, I'm like, this is similar in how I enjoy it to crack. Because like avocados, when you start with avocados, you're very, I know what to do for that. But when I started eating like guacamole, I like planned it out and I would like go and buy a bunch of avocados and like spices and doughy and garlic and chopped it up and then fucking mashed it. Basically, which I fucking made a whole day out of it. Now I'm like such a fiend for avocados. Like, I'll just steal them and eat them like with a spoon in the bathroom. Just fucking crack at it for avocados. Okay. People that don't like trigger warnings are very triggered by trigger warnings. I noticed it fucking just puts them in a bad mood instantly. Like, if you're about to do a trigger warning, you have to do a trigger warning for people that get triggered by trigger warnings. Like, trigger warning about to trigger you guys. Okay. Fucking Subway has a class action lawsuit against them. You guys know that? Subway, because some guy took a tuna fish sandwich and then analyzed it under a microscope or whatever. Did like a DNA test on the tuna fish sandwich, and the tuna is not tuna. It's not, and it's not even fish. It's not tuna or any discernible fish protein. It's just there's something fishy. It's not tuna. The headline I would think. But I don't know why losers keep doing this to Subway. Because if you guys remember, like, there was the one guy a while ago that like took the sub and measured it with a ruler. Do you guys remember that? To be like, it was a foot long and it was like 11 inches. And he's like, this is 11. And the guy's like, do you want to give the sandwich back? It's like, no, I'm still gonna eat it, but I'm gonna sue you guys now. Like, and he sued and he fucking, and then there was the other one, like the bread. The flatbread is not, it's made like there's plastic in the bread that's like from yoga mats. Like, it's just a yoga mat covered in wheat. Basically cut into, like, it's also not bread. Like, I don't know why people think Subway's still food. It's not food. Give up on it. Like, you can still go. But just because the logo's green doesn't mean it's healthy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, $5 for a foot long, but it's actually $7. And the foot long's 11 inches. And the tuna's not tuna. It's plastic. Just give up. Okay. That's it. Eat fresh.
Sit down, everybody.
Yeah.
As I like to call it, Alex Jones of Subway. Don't eat the bread. It's plastic. It's not a foot long. Oh, I can't hear it also. I just took a DNA test. Turns out it's 100% not fish. Okay. Did you guys have a good time? You guys enjoy yourselves? All right, I'm going to come around and take the votes, and then I'm just going to let the music play while that happens, and I'll let you guys know who's going home with $25. All right? Yeah.
Yeah, I need to go. I don't drive. Yeah, so like, if I can say I'm fucking phone, Right now, the streets are little. I'm about to say, I come on. But yeah, put it on. I'm trying to get I grew up with that nigga. Yeah. Me and grew up. Like, I know this dude was like 10 years old. Yeah, we was about to do this. Oh, shit. That's my name there. Like, I fuck with you. Matter of fact, I'm feeling like that. You
All right. Yeah, she's talking my talk. Yeah, that's good. All right, so you guys ready to find out who won tonight? By his own fucking words, landslide. It's one of the Davids, but it isn't the prince or the queen. It is the only royal David that we have among us, Mr. King Dave. Everybody's going to host $5. Come back next Monday, every Monday. Thank you. Have a good night.
Yeah, I'll pay you guys.